For the past 5 years, Health Logistics and the International Humanitarian City in Dubai have had a successful partnership, working jointly on multiple initiatives aiming to strengthen health systems and supply chains and increase the availability of essential medicines to patients. We are initiating a series of discussions, including hosting a panel in EXPO 2020 titled Shaping Health Supply Chains in the Post-Pandemic Futures, and we hope these conversations will contribute to a greater sector understanding and exchange on health logistics and health preparedness.
During the panel, we discussed the main challenges that the humanitarian sector is facing and the importance of knowledge sharing, collaboration, digitalization, and creating ecosystem to future-proof our health systems.
There was 3 simple rules that worked for us at KM, and I think everybody's spoken to the same rules as we sit here. It was planning, partnership, and communication. When looking at the planning, so there were various stakeholders. There were ministries of health, there were freight forwarders, there were carriers, there were NGOs, there were manufacturers, there were distributors. And what we found at the beginning of this journey is we didn't know what we didn't know. Everybody had snippets of information and everybody had expertise in different fields, but the one thing we realized very quickly that a global solution was needed to a global problem. We needed to hold hands, we needed to walk the same direction.
We have encouraged other players also to come work together under DHA governance, which made a more sustainable way of working. There came the challenge of, again, within our operational level as well as in the social front, the challenges of logistics, which is the topic which we are talking, the availability of the materials, whether it's our own or even the consumable PPEs and all.
Preparedness for me remains a key. Of course, we can talk about preparedness at least under the point of view of International Humanitarian City. Prepositioning stocks. There is no doubt. Most probably we need to use better the network of 10 humanitarian hubs that we mapped within ILC. We should use better those humanitarian hubs in order to get the proper level in each hub.
I've been involved in humanitarian response for almost 20 years. I think what makes a response or what defeats it is the people that are there. And by that I mean, as individuals, how much knowledge we gather, how much experience we have, how many terrains we've been on, how many different type of emergencies that we've handled or we've been handling, because this is where it becomes almost like a second nature to go sit with Kunanagel, for instance, and discuss very specifically and very quickly what we want. To approach the academic sphere, maybe at a different timing, of course, with very specific requests and very specific needs.
The investment in research is a long-term process. It's not just the one-year applied research. So I think for us, we need to really look ahead and say what will be happening 10, 15 years and what we should start working on right now. And I think that will be the pivotal moment, because we need to lobby with governments to put that money in now. So in 10, 20 years, we will have solutions that are out of the box. Otherwise, we're just doing incremental innovations. And I think that's where the richness will come from these discussions, is asking what do you think 20 years is going to be the next big thing, and how can we think out of the box for that?
Today, when I think private sector, the debate or the discussion or the dialogue that I want to have is to really explain what I need and what I don't have today. And this is where that applied research and that innovation kicks in. And this is, in my opinion, the best type of collaboration that we are able to have.
Thank you for being with us today. And we hope that it will be the start of a series of panels and discussions around this topic, focusing on the continuous learning, the knowledge sharing, the partnerships, digitalization, and creating ecosystems.
Thank you.